Hi, my name is Irina Popova and I'm introducing you to the world of the best photo books of the collection of Dostoevsky Photography Society. And today I will tell you about a brilliant book of photographer Stanley Greene, made together with the graphic designer Toon van den Heijden. I hope I pronounced this Dutch name correct enough. And this is a Russian version of the book because the English is almost not to get, but Russian is already rare enough. The book is called Black Passport, and well, as you see, it has a kind of leather cover and it reproduces the idea of what a passport is. And a passport is actually what you carry with yourself through your whole life, and what keeps your life and your travels history. And also black on that because a photographer traveled through a lot of countries, and it's a travel through the whole life. And it's published in 2011 by Leonid Gusev, Tree Media Publishing in Russian, and Martin Schild in English. And Russian version is also not really to get. And when Stanley died 1 year ago, and I asked him when he was alive, why don't you make a second edition? And he said it would be too complicated and I would have to make a book anew. Unfortunately, he never did it. So this is his photography life, and he told me a story how he decided to make this book. Once he was talking with Toon, and Toon was recording the stories of Stanley's life, and he says that this is a book in itself, and he asks Stanley to transcribe this into the small stories, where he merges how he became a photographer and how his private life was affected by it. So here you see pictures of women, many of whom were Stanley's lovers, and pictures of war and devastation and horrific travels. And this is a story how his wife left him after he couldn't return from the war on time, and he kept going back. This is Russia and Chechnya, and how he was blocked in the White House during the siege. And there are a lot of personal stories of Stanley becoming a photographer and doing why he kept going back to war like an alcoholic. Especially Chechnya became a personal war for him. This is a story of a woman soldier. Stanley said that you can hold it only 7 years. After 7 years, you will be never the same person again. You will never be able to return to normal life. And he overpassed this period. So this is a book about how photography affected his whole life and identity. And I remember Stanley is a character in himself. He was like a superhero. He was wearing this like military Che Guevara beret, and he was hyperactive. Even when he was 63, he kept like being so enthusiastic about photography and being so passionate, and keep going and going and going to Syria, to Russia again, and till the last moment he believed that he would return to Russia and do more photography there. Here he is his personal enemy, and this he called Putin being a Hitler, and in English version this image is crossed over. In Russian they didn't dare to do it, so they published it directly. and Russian bathhouses and tuberculosis and all that mixed with the passport images and all the real stamps of Stanley's travels in the world. I still find this book so powerful. You need so much time to get into the stories and into all the layers of this book. And it's so powerful that once when I saw it the first time, it didn't make me sleep. I kept seeing these pictures as nightmares in my dreams. When I met Stanley, I told him about this. So this stays for me one of my favorite books which I ever had seen. Thanks for watching. This was Irina Popova with a video blog about best photo books out of Dostoevsky photography collection, and this was a story of Stanley Greene's Black Passport. Thank you, and see you again in the next parts of the program. Bye.